As the COVID-19 pandemic continues on, Americans have a lot of questions about the vaccine and some uncertainty about the future.
Joining us to provide a lot of clarity to these questions is a man that many of you know. He's advised many presidents in fighting different battles against disease and is the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, Dr. Anthony Fauci. Thank you so much for joining us today, Doctor.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be with you.
Absolutely. Well, we've got a couple of questions, particularly about this new strain of COVID-19 that a lot of people have been talking about. That has been announced that's reportedly more contagious. First, why is that so much the case, and is it more deadly?
Well, the people who have the most experience with this mutant are the people in the UK, in England, because that is the dominant strain there. They've studied it extensively and tell us that although it's associated with a greater degree of transmissibility from person to person, on a person-by-person basis, it does not appear to be more virulent, which actually means it doesn't make you more sick or give you a greater chance of getting serious disease. What we're studying right now is whether that is the case. I mean, we have faith in our British colleagues, but we want to make sure, since we know that this virus is here in the United States, it's not the dominant virus. We want to know as much about it as we possibly can, including what impact it might have on the vaccines. Thus far, the Brits tell us it doesn't seem to be something that has eluded or escaping from the protection that is afforded by the vaccines that we're using. There are other mutants that are going on, such as some that are in South Africa that might be a little bit more concerning. But these are the kind of things that you take seriously and you follow them very, very carefully, which is what we are doing.
And are there any difference in symptoms of the new variant and the original or novel coronavirus? And are there clear differences between it and that original strain?
No, there doesn't appear to be any difference in the type of disease that people get from this particular virus. The disease manifestations, both the early presenting signs and symptoms, as well as the advanced type of diseases for those people who do develop the severe form of COVID-19. As you well know, that maybe close to 40 to 50% of people, 40 to 45% of people don't have any symptoms. And those who do generally have mild symptoms, but there is a group of individuals, about 20 to 25% of the people who develop symptoms can go on to very severe disease. But it doesn't appear to be any difference, at least from what we hear from our British colleagues. This mutant is in such a low level in the United States thus far, and again, we're following it very carefully, that it's impossible for us to make a comparison at this time.